Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about think like this and women will chase you. So today's video is all about how you view yourself, okay? Because the way that you view yourself will determine your success with women. So if you view yourself to be a man who is unsuccessful with women, if you view yourself to be ugly and unattractive, if you view yourself to be just awful, I don't know what your view is of yourself, then you are not gonna get women to chase you. If you believe, though, that you are successful with women, if you believe that you're a catch, if you believe in yourself as a man, if you believe that you can create a successful life for yourself, if you believe that everything that you touch turns to gold, then it will, because that's your belief. That's how you see yourself, okay? So today's video is how we can then basically use a new lens on how we can see ourselves so that we can have more success with women and life success as well, okay? So you can succeed in not just with women, but in everything, okay? And you will then feel like, yes, everything I do touch turns to gold, right? That's a really great thing, really great sort of belief in yourself that you can adopt for yourself. You know, just think everything I touch turns to gold, okay? So how do we do this then? Because if you've had not much success in the past with women or with anything in your life, like perhaps you've tried a few business ventures that never worked out, it can really bring you down, okay? And it can change how you view yourself, because the results that you've gotten in the past have not been very fruitful. But if you do change the way that you see yourself, the magical thing is, and it really does sometimes feel kind of like that way, it does feel magical. The way that, if you can do that, if you can change the way that you see yourself, if you can change the way that you can look at things, then the things you look at will change. And that is a quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And what that means is this. If you start to believe, really believe, if you trick yourself into believing that everything works out for you, if you can trick yourself into believing everything you touch turns to gold, if you can trick yourself into believing that you're a catch and women want you, even if it's just secretly, right? Then that's what you'll see, that's what you'll find. And that's one of the really cool things about about mindset, because when you start, and this is how it works, basically, right? When you start believing things like that, the positive things that I've just listed, you start to change. Your behavior changes. You walk with more confidence, okay? The way you work changes. The way you communicate with women changes, okay? And because those things have changed from your new belief system, even if you feel like you're BSing yourself and you're just forcing yourself to believe these things and you're acting as if and you're pretending that these things are true, you'll start to see that they do start to become true, because you've changed the way that you're doing things, because you've changed your internal view of yourself and what you're capable of. Because if you are wanting a change in your life, you first must expect yourself to become the kind of person that can create that change. So if you've been unsuccessful with women, you have to start believing that you are successful with women. You must expect it of yourself. And if you expect it, then it tends to happen, because you're changing yourself. Because that's what it all comes down to. You're changing your personality. You're changing who you are by believing different things and thinking different thoughts. And that's simply how it works. Okay, so for example, let's just take a very basic sort of everyday occurrence. Let's say you go into work and you're in a bad mood, or perhaps you don't feel well, or perhaps you've had an argument with someone, or perhaps a girl rejected you and you're feeling really down, and you go into work, and what you'll find is that you won't be as effective at work that day. because you've got all these other things going on. You've got all these other things going on in your head, and perhaps you make a few mistakes and things get out of hand, and maybe your boss notices, and maybe they have a go at you, and basically it's like the worse it gets, the worse it gets. But if you contrast that with a day where you actually feel really good, like perhaps you got laid the night before because you went out on a date, and you just feel really confident and good about yourself, then what you'll find is that you're behaving and acting differently. Okay, and because you're behaving and acting differently, you have a more effective day at work because you feel better about yourself. You feel you've got that self-esteem. So the way that we think, and the way that we think about ourselves especially, literally changes how we act and behave and our results. So in order to get better results with women, you need to have better beliefs about women, and especially beliefs about your success with women. If you believe that you're a catch, if you believe that you're handsome, good looking, attractive, if you believe that women love you no matter where you go, then you're going to act differently around women, and you're going to act differently on dates, and you're going to exude more confidence. And because you're exuding more confidence, and maybe you're a little bit cocky, and maybe you're a little bit more laid back because you're not as nervous, because you feel like, well, I'm a catch, she's lucky to be here with me, not the other way around, and you're more laid back and you're just having more fun and letting loose, you'll have more successful dates because you're acting differently than how you would usually act if, let's say, for example, that you have been unsuccessful with women in the past. Okay, and this is how you can get women to chase you, because you're acting differently on dates and you're acting more confidently, they're going to reach out to you more. They're going to start messaging you quicker after dates. They're going to be wanting talking to you more, and therefore you're going to start seeing each other more. So the way that you can get women to chase you is not by some like weird quirky pickup line, or by playing tricks on women. In a way, you're playing a trick on yourself. Okay, you're tricking yourself into believing that you're amazing. And the funny thing is that you really are as well. Okay, it's not a trick in that sense, because we all deserve love, we all deserve happiness, we all deserve to find that one person who's special for us. Or if you don't want to live with just one woman, then you can have it any way you want. You can have as many women as you desire, basically, and you deserve that. You deserve to have life the way you want it to be. You deserve to have a relationship with women that is fulfilling and satisfying. Okay, and to find that love that you've been searching for. Okay, you deserve to be how you deserve to be how you've basically always wanted to be, which is to be loved and adored. Okay, because this is what a lot of it comes down to in the end, right? The reason why you're watching videos like these ones is because at the heart of it, you're lonely and you want to have a connection with a woman. And you deserve that. So even though it may feel like, yeah, well, if I say these things to myself, I'm just fooling myself, not necessarily. Okay, because what you'll find is that when you go out into the dating world and you are talking to women, yeah, there's probably going to be a few that it doesn't work out with. In fact, maybe with most of the women you see, it's not going to work out with. But the more women you meet, the more women you interact with, and if you just keep on going out on dates and you keep on meeting new women, what you'll find is that you'll find a woman who just thinks you're the best thing in the world. It's a mathematical certainty that you will find a woman who believes that about you, because you've met so many women. Now, it may take 10 dates, it may take 20 dates, maybe 50 dates, it may take a huge number of dates. Who knows how long it will take? But it is a mathematical certainty that you will find, no matter how tall you are, no matter how good looking you are, no matter how rich you are, you will find a woman who thinks you're amazing. It's a mathematical certainty. So in that essence, everything that I've stated is true about thinking that you're a catch, that everything you touch turns to gold, that you're very confident and successful with women. If one woman believes that, then that's true. So you deserve to have love. You deserve to be happy and to feel good. And you can 100% achieve that, and you can achieve getting more women in your life, and you can achieve a women chasing you in your life when you start to let yourself off the hook a bit, to feel better about yourself, and to allow yourself to feel confident, to feel like you're amazing with women, to just go through the world as with pride, okay, and with courage and with confidence, and to just let loose and just allow yourself to be that way. And you'll see that your relationship with women will change because of that new belief. And it's a true belief. Even if the results up till now haven't been great for you, now that you know that all you need to do is just change the way that you feel about yourself and the way that you think about yourself, you'll see that your reality will start to shift to your new belief. So thank you so much for watching. If you like coaching with me and you need help with a specific situation, then please go to www.christineloverish.com, and you can go and read my book for free on that website, www.christineloverish.com, called Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. You can read it for free on the website. All you need to do is just go to the menu on the website and then scroll down to what is called the book, the link that's called the book, and it'll take you right there. You don't need to log into the website, you don't need to sign up, there's no confusing landing page, you'll just go straight to the book. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.